Hey, what's up guys, this is Q here, back again with another video. So 2 weeks ago I talked about what is the most effective way to learn a language, and I feel like the most important thing when you're learning a language is starting with the most frequent kind of words first, right? I mean, you don't want to spend all this time learning like random words and then it just ends up being infrequent, and then say you learn like 5,000 infrequent words and maybe it only raises like 1% of your total fluency, right? That wouldn't be like the most effective use of your time, at least for me. So what I like to do is I like to learn the most frequent, most common kind of words first. So what I've been doing these past 2 weeks was I've been talking to myself in Korean a lot. I've been thinking in Korean, and I would just take out my phone, and every time I would say a word, I would just press like enter, enter, like no, I would just write down all the words I say in Korean, and then I just made like this huge list of words. And yeah, last 2 weeks I said I would come up with I'll try to come up with maybe 400 words. I didn't exactly get 400 exactly. I got like 350 something. Was it like 345? I can't really remember exactly. But anyways, I collected a bunch of words that I think are the most common. I just said it throughout the week, these 2 weeks, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I thought this would be the perfect time to introduce you, not introduce, to make a Facebook group so all you guys can join. And I'll be putting stuff like any updates of my channel or new videos, or if I have anything like downloadable on there, I'll put it up on the site. And you guys could also, of course, ask me any kind of questions if you guys have any questions about Korean or languages or whatever. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a Facebook group. I already kind of made it. I already made it last week. And it looks like there's some people there, but no, they're just like my Facebook friends. I just needed to invite some people so it just looked less empty. So yeah, please join my Facebook group, guys, so it doesn't look so empty. Yeah, I already put up the Hangul video there. I already put the Korean alphabet chart up there, ready to download. And I also put up the list of the most frequent words in Korean first. By the way, I don't think this is a complete list or anything, but at least this is version 1. I wanted to just release it. I think this is going to take a lot longer than I thought to make a very complete list. Obviously, the more data that I collect from my speech and like other people's speech, I could make the list much better. But this is what I have now. This is kind of version 1. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, and also I wanted to say a few things about this list I made. You might notice that I don't really have any kind of like, I was thinking of making this list, right? But then I didn't put any kind of like grammatical words in it, stuff like prepositions, like words like to or like in or outside, or like like the nun ka. I didn't put any particles in it. I only put in like pure kind of words in it, such as like to make or to eat or to see or like stuff like that. The reason being is because I think the grammatical kind of words I need to explain to you, or like I need to show you some more examples on how to use it, because just using the description of it, I don't think it does much help. So I will make more videos trying to explain the grammatical words. So right now there's only like pure words right now. There's only like pure solid kind of words. Also, you might also notice that there's no nouns in the list. That's because I feel like nouns, they're like infinite in any language. Like any language you learn, nouns are just like an infinite number. Pretty much everything in the known universe is a noun, right? If you're wondering what a noun is, noun just means like an object or thing, or like something. It's pretty much a thing. Like even like abstract things like happiness or time, those would be nouns. And obviously like the objects on your table like cup or monitor or door, those are also nouns. I didn't include them in the list because I want to make it separate. I want to make a separate list just for nouns, because nouns are just infinite in number. And as I said in the last video, the most common words that keep showing up over and over again are not actually nouns, but they were like the words surrounding the nouns. In other words, they were sentence building words. You know, words like is or are, or like in English, for example, like words like today or tomorrow or this, that. These kind of words are much more frequent than nouns. But you know, obviously you do have to eventually learn nouns later on, but I wanted to make it separate. I think these words are more essential than nouns because at least you could make sentences, right? And also, like, most nouns in Korean are just English anyways. We just kind of say it in like a Korean pronunciation. Like monitor in Korean is like monitor, and speaker is like speaker, and cup. We actually do have a word cup in Korean, but we just call it cup nowadays. Yeah, pretty much you can just say it in English for now. I think the most important is making your own sentences. So these sentence kind of words will help you more. Oh yeah, and also some of these words I think has more than one meaning to it. Like they had multiple meanings, but I just put one of the meaning. I just put the most frequent meaning of that word. You know, like even in English, words like get, like there's tons of meanings for that, right? Like the normal meaning is like to receive, to get something, but you could also say something like, oh, I got it, which means like I understand, or like it's like I need to get ready or something like this, or like I need to get up for school. That's a different kind of get. Maybe that's a different word entirely. It just sounds kind of the same. So anyway, I just only put one word per I only put one description for one word. And another thing is, some of these words I had kind of a hard time trying to come up with an English definition because some of these Korean words, we only have them in Korean. So maybe I'll make a separate video for those kind of words. There's some in there, but most of them I do have an English equivalent of them. So don't worry, you can still learn it. I'll make separate videos for special kinds of words. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I hope this list really helps you guys out. And yeah, I hope this list really helps you guys out. And if you guys have any questions, you could ask me in the comments below, or you could even ask me in my Facebook group now. Please join the Facebook group and like and subscribe to my videos if you like them. And I'll see you guys next time.